Hey guys, what's up? Swapna this side, and I'm just recording this video very quickly, right? And if you're seeing this when I posted this, then you're probably seeing a lot of deliverability rates been dropping for your email campaigns and finding it difficult to send like huge volume of outreach with the cold emails and finding success with it eventually because most of your emails are probably going to spam at this point, and I just wanted to quickly record this video and let you in on what we are currently doing within our agency for our clients and for ourselves to figure out a way keep up the deliverability rates and uh, essentially just get back up to the previous numbers because our some of our campaigns have tanked as well. Some of them are performing well. I think we have figured out a couple of key areas on which we should focus, and I'll definitely keep you guys updated. But this is what we're currently doing. And if in case you're wondering, who I am, why should you listen to me? Uh, Maybe you can just check out my LinkedIn or website, which will link down below. But we have been doing this for the past 3 years, and we have set up cold email infrastructures for 30 different companies, B2B companies, and help them manage the sales and everything in the past year or so. So that's the proof I think you guys need for now. Rest you can DM me or you can check out my socials as well to find out more information. But essentially, this is more targeted towards recruiters because that's recruitment agencies and staffing agencies who we work with. But it could work for any kind of B2B business at this point if it is solely about deliverability rates, right? So if you're a recruiter, this is exactly what you need to follow A to Z, right? Now, so the guide will show you an outline of the cold email funnel that we are currently using, and you can essentially use it to get candidates as well, but this is more geared towards getting clients. And we have personally used this for a lot of clients as well, right? So cold email can be the single channel that can get you or add $100,000 per month to your business, and it is again the easiest to set up, the easiest to maintain and operate and uh, launch at scale as well, right? Because if you compare it to LinkedIn, let's say you have a lot of restrictions on LinkedIn, limited connections, limited number of messages, limited in-mails that you can send per day. Obviously, we have workarounds around that, but still, it's nothing compared to cold email. Ads, they are expensive. You need professional media buyers to manage them, and there's a time delay. It can, if you're starting it today, you're not going to see results today. You need at least a week or so. uh, and then content. It's long. There's no actual tangible outcome in the beginning. You have to be just consistent with it and expect for returns. And there's still a lot more to do that, right? But if you compare all of that to cold email, it is super easy to set up and has, it's super easy to maintain as well, even at scale. It is the best in terms of ROI because it's very low investment. Um, and you get instant results. You send an email out, they like a proposal, they get back to you, you hop on a call tomorrow, right? So that is how easy it is, and you can do it at scale as well, right? So that is why it is most preferred channel within our agency at least. And if you're wondering, like, if you've never done cold email for your recruitment firm, if you're wondering, like, can it realistically get me to $100,000 per month, or can it realistically add six figures to my recruitment firm? Well, even if you do a bit of research with yourself, then you can find like this 4 to 5 million active CEOs, HR, active HR heads that you can find within the US itself. Right? These are like HR heads, HR managers, all the top HR positions at companies, and across industries and across different kinds of companies of different sizes. Right? Now, the average recruitment commission is like $20,000. So you need only a couple of them per month to add an extra six figures to your agency on a consistent basis, right? Now, it is again highly unlikely that you will only get one job order from per client, but that is what I'm assuming. So even with that number, there's like 4 million businesses or 4 million HR people that you can go ahead and target. And these are like top decision makers. These are not HR interns or something like that. So you can reach out to all of them. You can reach out to thousands of them every single month on a 90% automated basis, right? You just have 10% of what to do. So this is the tech stack that we're currently following, and this is going to be the most important if you are looking to scale and if you're looking to implement this within your recruitment firm, basically. And recently, what has been the issue is people go for cheaper alternatives, which is why a lot of the issue in the market was created because of that, because of resellers, because of third-party SMTP servers. And I won't get much into the technical details of it, but the entire cold email industry is facing a lot of, uh, you know, I'd say, uh, issues with getting their emails delivered across to their prospects and decks. And right now, if they're sending like 1,000 emails per day, 20% of them are just directly going ahead and landing in spam or something. And they're probably getting 20-30% open rates and 0.5% reply rates, which is not good at all. So, what we use is Instantly to send our emails out. This has been my go to. I've been with them since their day one. I buy my domains from Hostinger and Inos. And one thing to remember here is always buy .com domains only, right? No dot, or you can probably go to like .io and .ai domains as well, but these are more expensive one. I prefer .com domains. Um and if you have like your main inbox or main domain is like recruitment.com, then you can probably get myrecruitment.com, myrecruitment uh, .ai, myrecruitment.io, or something of the around. Just play around with the prefix and suffix of the domain and get yourself 10, 15, 20 domains. Now, we host all of our sort of inboxes on these. Oh, sorry, it's not A-Leads. We host all of our inboxes on this platform called Inbox Automate, which is basically a Google partner. They'll provide you with G Suite emails, and they'll set up everything for you because there's a very complex process. It is not just going ahead and opening an email. It is you have to set up SPF records, you have to set up DKIM records, and a bunch of other MX records as well. So just don't put yourself through the hassle. Reach out to these guys, tell them my name, tell them Swapnil sent you them, and then just set up your inboxes from there. For leadless, I use a bunch of different ones, but I initially I just get my data from somewhere, and then I get my emails from Apollo or freelancers that use Apollo. Something I use is called also called like Magically Genius. So, for example, right, what I would do is if I want to get leads from Sales Navigator, I would do all my filters and everything on Sales Navigator. And let's say I want to scrape 20,000 prospects, like their emails, phone numbers, and everything. So the next thing that I'll do is I'll just copy that URL. Uh, uh, then I'll put it into something called Instant Data Scraper. Then get all of that details, put it into Apollo, get that URL, send it to Magically Genius guys, and they will send me a like 20,000 uh, leads basically. So that is how I get it for cheap. But you can directly go access Apollo.io, Crunchbase, or any other platform that you are interested in. Does not matter. What I want to ensure is, whatever emails you're getting, make sure they are valid emails, and make sure the person you're reaching out to, they hold the exact emails. There's a lot of resellers, there's a lot of black hat uh, you know sort of practices going on in the market where you can easily get scammed. Even if you think like, oh, I paid $100 for 1,000 leads, these are going to be very good, and only to find out when you do outreach on them that you don't even get a single reply on that. It's basically because these are not very good emails. The target is off. So once you get the emails, what you do next is you put them through this software called Million Verifier. This will basically validate your list. This will verify all the email accounts, and so that you do not send to any emails that are on the blacklist, or that have been marked for spam, or that have been inactive, or that have been that do not exist today. It could be due to various reasons, right? Because if someone left the company, their inbox is not going to be there. But if you're sending emails to that, your domain and your inbox reputation for your cold email is going down. And lastly, set up a CRM, guys. You need a CRM. This this is no joke. I've seen a lot of people do not have this. You can probably use this CRM inside instantly.ai, but I like to keep it separate, uh, just for the ease of it. Now, how do you set this up? This is the most important part if you want to nail deliverability. And after that, we'll also talk about email warm up. And there's something in secret, as you guys can see, that I'll reveal if you stick with me. Um, but what I'm just allow me to get till here, which is basically the source on how you are going to get those clients and how you're going to make Nexus X service for yourself. Uh, so yeah, to set up the emails. So basically, our goal is send somewhere between 2,000 to 5,000 emails a day. Now, that is a lot of volume. I understand that, but you can automate 90% of the task, and you have to spend less than 20 minutes. That is how much our clients personally spend on their campaigns, right? So the safe limit on your cold email is 30 emails per day per inbox. Now, if you just do the calculation, if you want to send 2,000 emails a day, you would need 66 inboxes, and we recommend getting two inboxes per domain. So that would be half 33 domains you would need. Now, this is what you need to learn, right? This is the secret sauce which will improve your deliverability rates through the roof. Host only 3 to 4 domains per tenant. What do I mean by that? So let's say you're getting G Suite, Google emails, or Outlook emails, right? Now, there's going to be email that you're using to log in. Let's say Andrew at recruitment.com is the email that you're logging in into your workspace with. Now, Andrew at recruitment.com is your tenant address. Under that, you will host your different domains, and all those domains will host different emails, right? So under one tenant, do not have more than 5 domains. That is the industry learning that we have had in the past 2 days. I've talked to multiple deliverability experts in the past 48 hours, and a lot of them have said the same thing. I've also talked to people that have been running it successfully throughout the industry crisis, and all of them said that we have less than 5 domains per tenant, and that has done wonders for us. So it is basically, if you have like 30 domains, as I mentioned, like we need 33 domains, and you're sending 2,000 emails a day. All of that is being sent from a place. So from, if you backtrack it, right? If you see all of the emails, it comes from one source, which is your tenant, and from that tenant you have all your domains. It has all the emails, and all of those emails are reaching out to the market basically. So you need to diversify your tenants. This is the source guys. So make sure you have uh, diversification in terms of that. Now, this might sound like a lot of work to set up a lot of inboxes, right? Um but we manage over 2,000 inboxes ourselves and for our clients, so we know what we are speaking. Uh, So just get this done. Reach out to the Inbox Automate guys. They will help you out tons to set up everything. Yeah. Then the next thing is you need to put these into warm up. It should not start reaching out on the first day where you bought your domains and emails from. Use some, like, again, you can use instantly.ai and just upload your domains and go to the settings, and I mean select all those email accounts, then select go to settings, and then you'll see turn on warm up and run the warm up for 14 days, right? So it is basically instantly has like 10, 15, 50,000 inboxes within their servers, and all of them cross send each other emails uh, during the warm up phase, right? So your reputation of your inbox increases within those 14 days. Now, after that, when you do start reaching out to actual prospects, actual clients, or actual future clients, the the spam filters and everything won't recognize it as a completely new inbox that is just reaching out to 2000 people, right? It will your domain has a and your inbox has a reputation now of sending 10, 20, 30 emails per day from the last 14 days. All of them are answering each other, all of them replying each other, opening each other's emails. So do that. Now, who do we target and how do we get unlimited email addresses from top decision makers from all kinds of companies? For that, we first have to define our ICP, right? Now, for example, for us and for our recruitment clients, it would be HR heads, C-suite executives like the CEOs, CMOs, CFOs, CTOs, and then the heads and directors of those departments. So, you know, head of talent or head of recruitment or head of marketing, head of sales. So we can reach out all these guys who have the decision making power within the organization, and then that you can speak to. So these are the people that we are essentially going to reach out to. Now, I like to reach out to them because obviously they can make the decisions, and it is not like a lot of back and forth within their team. They can just directly make a decision. And in argument 1.2, I showed you that there's like 4 million HR heads, HR managers that you can reach out to that are either working in the US or working for US based companies. So, and this is on just in a single database, right? If you go to different databases, you'll find even more data for them. So yeah, just use Apollo, get the data from Magically Genius. You can save like 30,000 emails for how much? Let me actually tell you guys the number. Magically Genius. I think for 30,000 emails. Is that- Not sure if you guys can see my screen right now. Yeah, so you can get 30,000 emails for $90, uh, essentially, if you use Magically Genius, which is honestly crazy to me. Uh, and then you can just, rip out a lot of emails to all of these guys. But now, here's again the interesting factors. We are not just going to be reaching out to random companies, right? We want to reach out to companies that are actually interested in our services the most. So I'm not sure if you guys can see me right now. Let me fix this. Yep, I hope you guys can see me now. Yeah. So we want to reach out to the highest intent leads at this point, right? So it is, well, what does a high intent lead means, right? It refers to someone who has an active or subconscious need for your service. So they're the lowest hanging fruit, right? And the easiest clients that we can sign. Uh, so for staffing companies, again, for example, for staffing companies, who would be the best kind of prospects to reach out to? It'll be companies that have active job posts that are looking to recruit, companies that got recently funded that are looking to grow entire teams at this point, companies that have recent changes in the top management. You know, some if a CEO has retired or if a VP of sales has left, so you can reach out to these companies. And I'll make a separate video on how you can basically find uh, companies that have left or talent that have left companies. Just comment down below or DM me, and I'll if there's enough interest, I'll make a separate video on that. But yeah, and companies that have talents where that have resigned basically, or entire teams have been fired or something. Sounds awful to say, but there's an opportunity in everything, right? So Target these companies, they're decision makers, and you'll get the best responses from there, right? Now, verification tool, we've already discussed about this. So once you get the leads, put them into the software called Million Verifier. All of your sort of emails will be validated. You are not reaching out to any old inboxes that do not exist or anything like that, right? Because databases like Apollo and everyone, they update their emails like every 4 to 6 months, every quarter, or every 2 quarters. So there's a high possibility like these emails are invalid. And if you send a lot of emails and you're sending out 2,000 emails a day, even if there's like 5, 10, 15 emails that are invalid out of that, imagine like how many invalid emails you'd send in a month. Yeah. So 15 into 30, make that calculation for yourself and you'll understand like, okay, if I continue to do this, my emails, my domains are going to get burned and they will be put under blacklist as well. So we need to take the safety precaution and only send to highly verified emails, right? So that's that. Now, this is how you build the campaigns inside of Instantly. You go to Instantly, click on Create Campaign. Then, whatever you have, the copy that you have, I have a separate video on my YouTube where my co-founder talks about how to write copy if you are in the if you how to write the scripts and copy if you're in the recruitment space. Uh, Others can watch it as well, but still good. Syntax scripts, add follow-up sequences. Now, I like to have short follow-up sequences, so I will only follow with them for 2 times, 3 times at max, um, and I'll have a good chunk of uh, difference between the first email, the next email, and the follow-up email. So yeah, and then add like 20 minutes of time gap between the emails that you're sending out to, because if you have 30, 66 inboxes, all those inboxes are going to send like one, two, three, four, and then give it a 20 minutes break. Then again, they will send it. So it is like uh, sort of not spamming at a consistent rate, basically. And just keep like adding more leads if you see the campaign perform well, right? So that is basically how you do it. I'll make a separate video on entirely on how to start the campaign from scratch. I'm going to making I'm going to be making a ton of content on YouTube, especially long format content like this. So inbox management, I will urge you guys to have like uh, a sort of template for different kinds of responses so that you can just directly use that on Instantly. You can save those template and you can just press hash or in your reply and your inbox on Instantly, and it will show you all your templates. You can just click on it and you can send the same message basically, because most of your responses are going to be like, yes, send me more information, or yes, I'm interested, yes, I want to hire someone, yes, this position is still open. So just have a templatized response for them. And whenever somebody responds, just send them that response quickly as soon as you can. Because if you respond to them within the first 5 minutes of their email, you're going to get a really good meeting book rate. Now, if you followed my step till now, like if you follow like literally every step, you have a fully functional cold outreach system that you can reach out to, that can reach out to 30,000 prospects per month and even more. To be honest, you just have to increase the volume on everything. And you'll be able to book 10, 20, 30 plus sales calls per month for yourself, depending upon your scripts, the kind of leads you use, and a bunch of other factors. And even if you close at 25%, right, you'll easily be hitting like 6 figure months or add 6 figures to your existing MRR. Now, we've done this for a lot of clients of ours. So it seems like an easy task today, but what I'll say is be persistent. Even if you do not get your results on month one, stick around. Do it for 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 12 months, right? And you'll eventually get there to the milestone that you're looking forward to. Being persistent is the key here. And if you're looking for other video guides or documents or SOPs Follow me on LinkedIn. You'll find me on LinkedIn as Swapnil Panigrahi. You'll find me on YouTube as Swapnil Panigrahi. You can also follow my uh, company YouTube, which is Zillion Systems. Now, you'll find a ton of resources there for yourself. Now, if you're recruiting firm, right, and you want a similar setup done for yourself, if you want guaranteed uh, job orders and contracts for yourself every single month, then just book a call with us. You'll find a link somewhere down below, or if you have this document which I'm linking it, you can find the link here. You can visit our website as well. Uh, Disclaimer: our prices start at $3,000 one-time setup, and in that one-time setup, we set up everything as shown, and we'll manage and do everything till you see satisfactory results. Once you've seen satisfactory results with this outreach, and you're confident, yes, this can move my business forward miles, then we'll start to scale, and then there's a different kind of uh, deal structure that will follow. But for $3,000 a month, you can get all of this. You can get LinkedIn and cold calling setup as well. So if you're interested in any of that kind of setup for your recruitment firm or your staffing firm, just book a call here or DM me on LinkedIn and we'll talk more. Until then, have a good day. I hope you found some value in this. Give it a quick follow. I'll keep updating the channel with more content so that you guys can also benefit a bit from my industry knowledge. Have a good then.